Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who, this is season 14, and this is part 2 of The Deadly Assassin. Last episode, the Doctor's gone back to Gallifrey. The President has been assassinated. There's a very sneaky man walking around with a slightly burnt face, in a cloak, and the Doctor has now since been arrested for the murder of the President. So everything's kicking off, really. Everything's gone to shit. So I'm not going to delay any further at this one. I'm just going to get straight on into it. Let's go.
At the moment, you're only experiencing level 9. Much easier to talk.
Who would Tom? It just reminds me of when he gets electrocuted in Genesis of the Daleks.
Chancellor Goth has ordered your immediate trial.
I'd like to help you.
Now, that's a sensible question. Why should anyone want to assassinate a retiring president?
A personal grudge?
I never met him.
They are preparing the vaporization chamber now. You have about 3 hours to live, Doctor.
What? Well, that's monstrous.
Why did you come back here?
Because he was called.
To try and save the president's life. If you remember, I left a note for you.
Go on.
Well, this is the bit you won't believe. People talk of a premonition of tragedy, but I actually saw it happening.
What do you think?
Precognitive vision is impossible.
He knows that, and he knows that we know it, and yet he maintains it happened. I don't think so.
The machine is infallible. Data extraction is impossible without an operating key like this.
Someone's got a
And the
key.
What of those keys are there?
And they're only issued to high councillors. Nobody else is
Unless
allowed to
someone
respect
gets
them.
one
The ease of time
by
lost.
other
Except
means.
you are a mathematical genius with a phenomenal grasp of applied excitonics.
Really?
The
There can't
Master.
be many of those.
A violent action is causing an equally violent reaction.
Oh, I understand.
That's what usually happens.
But there is another consideration. Who knows what was in the president's mind?
Go get that bloody
It is
list.
the custom, as you know, for an incoming president to pardon political prisoners.
All presidents are faced with difficult decisions. It is by their decisions that they are judged.
The Rogan tracer immediately became active. I concluded the prisoner must have been in the vicinity sometime
Aww.
Run across the panopticon. After that, I thought easy.
Tom's face.
previous. Past men are loud.
Are you quite sure of that?
What?
Are you perhaps getting a little hard of hearing these days? Could the accused have said, "Let me go, I will kill him"?
Nope.
Well, yes, I suppose it's possible.
Nope.
Article 17.
Article 17.
I offer myself as a candidate for the presidency.
Yes, he does.
The guarantee of liberty does not extend to murderers.
The accused is pronounced guilty. He is protected by Article 7.
Yeah, screw
He
you,
is abusing legal
Bernard.
technicality. Castellan Spandrel,
Sir,
see that the accused gets no opportunity to leave the capital.
suppose I can convince you I didn't do it.
All right. Convince me.
It's so disgusting.
Him here. We could have used anyone.
No, as I understand it. Only hate keeps me alive.
Leads to the dark side.
Shame and dishonour.
Do you know what I think freaks me out the most? I think it's the teeth.
And I must destroy the Time Lord.
That symbol at the end of the corridor.
What about it?
You try and hit it.
What?
Go on, you try and hit it.
Miles away.
The sights. So you see, I couldn't have shot the president if I tried.
Oh, the High Council is getting better and better.
What is?
Your story? Now. And I want commentator Runcible there too. I'll wait for me.
Very
Well,
good,
he
Castellan.
runs the ball. Oh, look at his
You know that
fairy
apart from
chair.
myself, he is the only other candidate in this election.
Is that so?
A murderer.
Oh, Jesus, that was brilliant. I don't know if that was like a little in joke.
Right there.
And the bolt would have passed over and to the left.
Yeah, Castellan.
I sometimes find it quite difficult to understand what the Castellan says. I wonder how long it took them to build this set, because it's actually quite big.
Are you all right? In the camera.
Yes. Surprise!
You have?
Yes. It's a technique the master picked up somewhere on his travels.
Who's the master?
It explains why I was brought here. There are old scores to settle.
And that's just a sort of greetings card.
Never
Do not
kept track of his whereabouts.
It cannot be avoided. Like it or not, Gallifrey is involved.
If he hasn't wiped it.
One every time, Lord.
Ransom.
For cold-blooded killing.
Anyone with a little criminal know-how could do it. I could do it myself.
More than criminal know-how, Doctor. Excitonic circuitry. And these millions of impulses are immediately transferred to the...
I understand the theory. What's the function?
Let me think.
It was foreseen by me.
Mm-hmm.
How very clever.
He just wasn't on Gallifrey.
This time he surpassed himself.
What are you talking about?
And that's why your president's dead.
Intercept a thought pattern within the matrix itself.
By going in there and joining it.
You mean a living mind?
What?
I love how there's always like, there's just this bed's already there. Time for a nap. Hey! Probably one of the leftovers from Invasion of the Dinosaurs. Oh dear. Oh jeez, that face, man.
Brain activity. Look, there's nothing.
He fell.
I warned him the psychic shock of that.
You were a fool, Doctor, to venture into my domain.
Guys are really creepy. Oh, fast it's going.
It's an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams.
I'd love to explore it though, to be fair.
I am the creator here, Doctor.
Do you know, I think this is like... There was parts of this episode that I didn't really remember. But I loved watching it again, actually. It was just really good, and the whole Matrix sequence, I think, is really, really clever as well. And this whole illusion kind of concept as well. And there's just something about this story that makes me smile. I don't know what it is, but I just I find a lot of it quite funny. And obviously, I don't think it was ever intended to be funny. I just find it a very funny thing to watch. So... yeah, I'm quite looking forward to getting on into the third part of this. I'm actually surprised, like, I've got through these as kind of quickly as I have. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to kind of getting on into the next part. I love the whole... the kind of the new costume that Tom wears in this. It just, for me, it hurts my brain to kind of get my head around it, because I'm so used to seeing him in what he was wearing when he was kind of going around with Sarah and Harry. So when, like, this episode, it kind of hurts, because I'm so not used to him just looking so casual. It's, I don't know what it is about it, but it kind of hurts my brain slightly, but I enjoy it anyway. I think it's a lot of fun, this episode, so I'm probably just going to go watch the next part, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.